What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. So a few days ago on my Instagram story, I asked you guys to send in questions for me to answer, and that's what this vlog is going to be about. Alright, so I have a lot of questions here on my phone and I'm gonna try and get through as many as possible, and I'm just gonna answer them in like the order that I received them. And I won't be able to answer all of them, but at least I can try and get through as many as possible. So the first question is, what exhaust are you using? I'm using the AWE tuning exhaust. I love it, have no issues with it. It's an awesome exhaust. The same company that makes my new carbon fiber intake makes the exhaust. They've actually been making exhaust for like 28 years and they do a phenomenal job. Next question, when is the next iPhotoshop Your F30 gonna be hyped for? I think you're talking about the Lightroom sessions that I used to do. Soon. I wanna do more of those. I just haven't had much time to get back into them, but they are a lot of fun. I agree. If you guys don't know about that, I usually invite people onto a live stream and I edit Lightroom photos of other people's cars, and then we just talk about random stuff on the live stream. It's actually super fun, so I am gonna do that again soon. What is your favorite mod so far? That's a tough one, man. That's my favorite modification that I've done to this car so far. So I know it's not really like a modification, but the wrap is just so cool. Like, it completely changed the car. It's either got to be like the wrap or boot mode. Both of them were equally as impressive and exciting when I got them done. So I'd say either the wrap or boot mode. Two totally different things, one for styling and obviously one for performance, but both of them were incredible. Yeah, I'd have to say the wrap. I'd probably have to say the wrap, because this car, it's a 328, you know, it's not gonna be like the fastest car in the world, but the wrap really changed the way it looks. And I got the ceramic coating done, which changed everything when it came to actually cleaning the car. So yeah, I would definitely have to say the wrap. The wrap is probably my favorite thing that I've done to the car since I've had it. Next one, M Sport steering wheel happening, LCI headlights happening. The LCI headlights are probably not going to happen just because it's ridiculously expensive. And I don't hate the headlights I have, especially after the tint that we did. I really like them. Like, they look great. I have no problem with them. I feel like doing the LCI taillights, I don't know. I don't feel like it would be worth it. It's a very expensive modification to do, and it's kind of difficult to do that whole retrofit. I'm trying to make a video here, man. Quit honking. So it's kind of difficult to do that retrofit. I don't really want to go through all that, so I probably won't end up doing the LCI headlights. M Sport wheel is actually happening when I go to New Jersey for the Keys Auto Show. Brian and I are going to be doing the M Sport wheel along with some other really cool things. So it's gonna be like a joint video with Keys Motorsports and I. Should be a lot of fun. Next plans for your car. Immediately, I think we're doing brakes next. I have some new brakes coming from Sequence. So if you guys know anything about the brakes I have now, they're cross-drilled and slotted by Sequence with ceramic pads. I absolutely love them, but it's time to switch it up. So we're gonna do something new. I think that will be the next modification that I do. Gonna talk about the N20, N26 timing chain, guard problems, cost. Yes, I'm going to. When I get back from New Jersey, we're gonna take the car into Dynamic Auto Tune, and I'm having a ton of work done to it. Just all maintenance stuff, and I'm gonna do one long series of videos on maintenance, and the timing chain guide will be a part of that because we are gonna do it on this car. I know that I've been saying it, but you need to block out a good amount of time to have them do that, and it's also really expensive. So when I get back from New Jersey from the Keys Auto Show, I'm gonna have the car at Dynamic and get all of that stuff done at one time, and I am gonna be making a video on it, and yes, I will definitely be talking about it. I'll tell you guys everything that costs, how long it takes, all that good stuff. So the next question, how did you get started with YouTube and getting yourself out there? The answer for this is probably not gonna be the answer that you want, but honestly, when you're starting something like YouTube, you just need to start. Like, you just need to start. Like, that's the hardest part, is just executing and doing it. A lot of people have great ideas, but they don't execute on any of it. And no matter how good an idea is, if you don't execute on it, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a difference to anything. So you need to execute. If you guys go back to my early videos, which are like 10 months, I've been doing this for 10 months, which is crazy. 10 months that I've been doing YouTube. And we have 12,000 subscribers or something like that. It's pretty cool, man. And I'm so grateful of that too, you guys. Like, I put so much work and time and energy into these videos and just the car in general that I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I make as much as I do making them. And that's why I keep making them, is because I enjoy it so much. If you're gonna do anything in life, you just have to make sure that you're 100% passionate about it, because when it gets tough, you'll probably just quit if you don't love it. and I absolutely love this. And with all like the heat I get, the criticism, and everything that goes along with being like a YouTuber or like influencer, you really have to love what you're doing in order to keep with it. If you look at my early videos, I used a GoPro Session. Like, it wasn't a good camera, and like my early videos are so cringy, but I just did it. I just put myself out there and did it, and that's the most important part. As long as you guys just, if you love it and you want it bad enough, just start. You're not gonna know where to start. You just have to start. And then you figure it out, and you learn, and you figure out what you're good at, and you figure out if you have like a good camera presence, or if this is even something that you want to invest in. But that's my best advice to anyone who's looking to get started with YouTube. Just start. Just start. Just make that first really cringy vlog where you just feel awkward in front of the camera, and get over it and just keep doing it. Just keep pushing out content. You have to be incredibly consistent with YouTube and like social media in general if you want to make any headway. You have to be consistent. And if you're not really consistent with it, then people aren't going to really hang around and watch your content. So consistency, persistence, patience, and just start. I also think it's really important that you kind of have to not really care what people think about you, because you're gonna get a lot of judgment from people who don't know you, and they don't know why you're doing the things you're doing. You really need to be okay with that and be able to just kind of brush it off your shoulder and move on without it actually affecting you, because it'll happen every day. And if you don't really have thick skin, then this isn't really something for you, because you're just gonna get really, really annoyed by the people who DM you and leave crappy comments and all that stuff. It's just really a part of it. Next question, do you know of a seller for splitters, diffusers for non-M bumpers? I think JHP Dynamics did some stuff for non-M Sport bumpers, carbon fiber stuff. I'm pretty sure he did some stuff, so you should check him out, JHP. Carbon Hood and thoughts on matcha lemonade. I've never had matcha lemonade, but I'd be down to try it, man. I'm down to try anything. Matcha lemonade, that sounds really interesting. Carbon fiber hood. If I did a carbon fiber hood, I would definitely wrap it or paint it. I think it would just be, I think it's a lot to leave it like full carbon unless you have like a black car. I definitely think you can overdo carbon fiber, and you know, even the trunk on my car is close to overdoing it, but I like it. It's cool. I probably wouldn't, I don't think I'd actually spend the money on doing a carbon fiber hood. Just from what I've seen, like the fitment doesn't really look that good on them, and I don't know if I did get it, I would just wrap it anyway, so I don't know if I'll do a carbon fiber hood. How long did it take you to get here? Build IG and YouTube wise. It took me, I started my Instagram and YouTube like pretty much on the same day in August, so like 10 months. It took me like 10 months to build it. It's a lot of work, man. You need to be extremely driven and super down for the process. But I absolutely love it, like I said before, and that's really the only reason that I got this far, is because I stuck with it regardless of what other people thought. Can I join you guys on the road trip to the Keys Auto Show? Okay, so I have a lot of people asking me if they can join us on the drive up to the Keys Auto Show. Here's the deal. If you guys don't have a hotel room, you should get one now, because from what I understand, most of the hotels are already booked out. You're more than welcome to drive with us. I mean, that's cool. We have like 5-6 people going already, 6 different cars, but I already booked my hotel room for the 4 days, and I don't know, when I talked to the guy, it sounded like all the rooms were booked, but there's definitely other hotels in the area. Just make sure that you get yourself a hotel room. But yeah, if you want to join us, for sure, man, you can drive up with us. So the next question, do you plan on doing a pure stage turbo upgrade? No. If I did pure turbo on this car, I would probably blow the bottom end out. Like this bottom end is not meant for that much horsepower. I'm sure that some people have built bottom ends and they run pure turbos, but I'm not really looking to do that with this car. Like, as far as performance mods, this car is pretty much at its peak, you know, like I'm gonna do the downpipe and then I'm gonna do stage 2, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything else from there, because I still want it to be reliable. This will always be like my daily driver. I'm never gonna get rid of this car. It'll always be my daily driver, so I don't think that I'll do pure turbo. Will you add meth injection to your F30? No, I won't. Anything you wish you would have done differently with the F30? Not really, man. I absolutely love this car. Like, I'm having so much fun with it, and we're not done. Like, we have more really cool cosmetic modifications that we're doing, and we're gonna be changing the color on it again soon. So, which kind of, I don't know, I love this color. I really, really like this color. So I'm gonna try and milk it out a little bit longer before we change to the new color, but the new color is so sick. The new color is so sick, and I don't know anyone who has it on their F30. All right, what do you think about the BMW F34? They're cool, they're different. I mean, they're definitely different with the hatchback. I personally wouldn't buy one, but I think it would be really interesting if someone had like a YouTube channel with one, because no one's really doing that, and you could set yourself apart. I think that's the most important thing, you guys. Like, you know, do what you want to do. Like, try and set yourself apart and be original. Like, if I listened to everyone when I was doing stuff on this car, it would look nothing like this car looks. It probably wouldn't be anywhere if I listened to people. I am blessed with the ability to not really give a shit about what people think when I'm making decisions with my car or just life in general. Like, I just make the decisions that I want to make. And that's kind of how I'm able to be decisive in life and just move forward with things without worrying or stressing about what others think about my decisions. So yeah, man, get an F34, do it. Like, why not? Do something different, do something original. That's cool. So the next question, why did you choose to get an F30 BMW? I didn't know anything about BMWs when I actually bought this 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I didn't touch it for 4 years. It just was stock. It was just luxurious and comfortable to drive in, and was just like the next step up. I was driving a Honda Civic, so I wanted something a little bit nicer. And my friend was the finance manager over at BMW in Milwaukee, and he got me like a killer deal on this car. So I wasn't worrying about modifying it. And that's why, you know, I have a lot of people, like the next question on here, why not a 335? I didn't care. I'm not concerned about having the fastest car, you know? Like, if I wanted the fastest car, I wouldn't have bought this car. I probably would have bought an M3. So that's a question that I get all the time, and it's easy for me to answer that because I wasn't really looking for anything out of a BMW except for like luxury, comfort, and reliability, and a great price. And that was why I bought this car. And then a few years later, I decided to start modifying it, and that's how we're here. What performance modifications would you suggest for someone on a tight budget? I would suggest that you save your money because you bought a BMW, man. Modifying a BMW is not gonna be cheap, and I wouldn't cheap out because you are likely going to break something or ruin something in the motor. But if you just wanted to do the safe bet, go for the turbo inlet pipe and go for the charge pipe, because those are the two things that are prone to cracking on the stock motors. They're just made out of cheap plastic and they blow apart all the time. So that would be the first two mods I'd do. How do you manage between your personal life and YouTube? That's a great question. I am, delicately is how I manage between my personal life and YouTube and all that. Honestly, I'm just really, for one, I'm really okay with, I'm comfortable with like showing people things in my life, and like I'm okay with being transparent on that level. But at the same time, I know when it's time to turn it off and kind of do my own thing. And I definitely keep things away from YouTube, like dating life and all that. I don't bring that into YouTube for many reasons. I think it's really important to have balance in life, and balance between everything, like your work and your personal life and your enjoyment and you know, things like YouTube. I wouldn't really want to bring everything into YouTube world. I just like having balance. And so delicately would be the answer. I'm just very delicate about it. What do you do as a main job? How can you afford all these mods on your F30? That's a question I get a lot. So I own a company. I own a printing and embroidery company for apparel. So we do t-shirts and embroidery for larger companies. I've owned it for like 8 or 9 years, and I've been in that industry for like pretty much my whole life. So that is really what I do as my main gig, but I don't really do any work anymore. I started it so long ago that it pretty much runs itself. And as of now, I'm really into affiliate marketing. So that's all passive income. So I don't really need to do any work to make money, if that makes sense. That's really what I'm into, and I'm putting all my chips into passive income because I'm absolutely obsessed with affiliate marketing. It's what I love. That's really what I do, but also you guys have to understand that like I have sponsors for everything. So when you're building a car like this is another thing that people don't understand. Like, why are you modifying a BMW 328? You guys need to trust in the process. Like, this isn't the end, this is the beginning. And you're gonna see so many different stages on this channel. Like, this is just the beginning, guys. Like, I'm not in this for a year, I'm in this for decades. So this is the first car, right? And then we'll move into something else. But what I've been able to do with a 328 is build an audience, you guys, that seem to enjoy these videos, even though this isn't an M3 or an M5 or a 335. It's a 328. And I've been able to inspire other people and build an audience and build relationships with sponsors that are willing to give me parts and promote them because they like what I do, because I put a lot of time and energy and passion into my videos and my work, and that shows. I'm just so work-oriented when it comes to YouTube and working on this car and making videos that it shows. And really, sponsors reach out to me now because I have a good following and I'm able to provide them value. It's actually really easy for me to afford these F30 mods. And also I do YouTube. How am I doing? Dude, I'm doing so well. I'm honestly doing absolutely incredible. Like I'm in the best place in my life right now. I'm 34 years old, guys. 34, and I am in the best place in life right now. Like I know exactly why I'm here and what my purpose is and what I'm supposed to be doing, and I am doing it. There's no greater fulfillment on earth than knowing what your purpose is here on the ground. Like if you know what your purpose is in this world, I just feel, I don't know, man, I feel so fulfilled and rich in life. Like I feel rich because I have amazing friends. I have an awesome circle of people around me. I have incredible mentors. I'm seeing growth. I'm working towards goals, and they're happening for me because I'm just doing it, man. I'm just out here doing it. And like, dude, get off your asses and start doing shit with your lives. Do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. I'm probably gonna start doing like motivational speaking because I'm so passionate about helping other people find what their purpose is. And like no bullshit, dude. I just love this game. Like I love the game of modification on cars and building relationships and seeing growth and making goals and hitting them and targets. Dude, it's all so fun. It's all so fun. It's just fun to me. And there's no end goal. Like there's no end goal, you know? Like I'm just constantly slaying the dragon to the next thing. And like that's what I like about it. I like the chase. I like the chase of trying to build higher and higher and bigger and bigger and better and better. I don't have a goal, really. I have a lot of little benchmarks, but I don't have a goal with all this. And that's why I love it so much. Dude, that's why I love this so much. It's because I get to just keep building and growing as a human being and inspiring people and really just helping them realize their true potential in life. It's just so crazy to me because this is something as silly as a F30 BMW channel, yet we're reaching so many people across the world, man. Like some of the DMs I get, you wouldn't even believe it if I told you. It's incredible. It's incredible. So the next question, sunglasses holder, how to? I released a video on that on Tuesday. Check it out. Does the engine noise bother you? Yeah, a little bit. Kind of sounds like a diesel. Bothers me a little bit, but I also know that it's pretty much normal for the N20 to sound like that, so it doesn't really, I'm not worried about it. Any plans on visiting South Africa? I don't, maybe someday, not in the near future or anything. How much money have you put into your car? Dude, I don't want to know that question. A lot of money into my car, but like I said, man, I don't care. I'm having a blast doing it. It's this is just what I enjoy doing, so it's, you know, it may not be worth it to some people, but it's worth it to me. And that's all that matters. At this stage, how much have you spent on your ride? Best asset? I mean, cars in general, and none of this is an asset, it's a liability. So like, you're not gonna make money on any of this stuff, you're losing money. Like I just said, I've spent a lot of money. But at the same time, I have a lot of sponsors that help me out big time. And I'm so grateful for that, and I worked so hard for that. That is not luck, that is not anything. I worked my ass off to get every sponsor that I have and build every relationship that I had. Like every day, man, I was reaching out to people when I had 500 followers, 500 subscribers, and everyone shot me down, dude. Everybody shot me down. I just kept at it. And eventually they started coming to me because I got to a point where I had some attention on me, and that's really what this all boils down to, guys, is attention. YouTube, business, everything. Businesses want you to promote their products because you have attention. That's the premise of business, is attention. So a lot of money is the answer, but not as much as some people. What do you think about the new 3 Series better than the F30? New 3 Series is dope, super dope. It's expensive though, and you know, you'd have to wait for them to get used so they can depreciate a little bit. But I hate the grill, dude. I don't want to be like a bandwagoner and be like, oh, I hate the grill. I hate the front grill of those cars, man. They're so ugly. They're dope, but they're just the grill. Man, like, what were you thinking, BMW? What's one thing on the car you still feel you want to change? Just the ride, like the way it rides. Like I want to do the coilovers, man. I really want to do the coilovers with the cup kit up front. If I did that, this car would be absolutely perfect for me. Like it's so close to perfect right now, but if I did that, this car would feel money, like money for me. Any new Beamer code settings that we should be aware of? Dude, not really. Like I've done everything with Beamer code. Like there's not really that much more stuff I can do with Beamer code. At least on my car. Like you have to understand that like a lot of the coding and stuff, it's different with every car. And so like on my car, I've pretty much done everything. Like I've sat in the garage for hours just going through coding, and I don't know. I pretty much ran out of coding ideas, but that's okay. I feel like I covered a good chunk of it. Maybe I'll get back into it when I get a new car because that'll give me a new platform to do some new coding. So the next question, so after a week with the transmission tune, what are your thoughts? I absolutely love the transmission tune. It shifts faster, harder, there's more torque in 3rd and 6th gear. It's really fun to drive. Like I literally have nothing bad to say about it. I would like to see some advancements in terms of levels, like maybe even faster shifting, or like some people were saying in XHP how you can see D1, D2, D3 when you're in just automatic mode with drive and everything. I would like to be able to see the different gears that I'm in when I'm using drive. I think that that's a really interesting idea, and I think boot mode should jump on that as well. Do you ever plan on selling your car and starting fresh with like an M3? I don't ever plan on selling the car, but I do plan on getting an M3. 100% plan on getting an F80 M3, and I know I've been saying that for a long time, but it is going to happen. Mark my words, it's going to happen. I write things down on my whiteboard, and anything that I write down on that whiteboard happens, and I promise you there will be an F80 M3 on this channel. I'm buying a house in December, so like all of my time and money has been spent into going into a home. And if you guys have ever bought a house before, it is a huge purchase and a lot of money and a lot of work. And so that is 100% where all of my efforts have been at the moment. Looking at homes, seeing what I can afford, trying to find something, most importantly, with the most badass garage ever. I literally want to turn my garage into like a studio where I have my cars and a nice vlogging setup and a table and everything. Like I am focusing on the garage and then like the house afterwards, but I want to make sure everything is what I want. I want a good yard, I want a nice house, enough room, I want to have a nice garage and maybe even a pool. So there's a lot of things to consider, but there will be an F80 M3 on this channel. I 100% promise you, watch, I will make it happen. All right, so the next part of this video that I want to talk to you guys about is I put up another story on Instagram and I said, what inspires you? And these were the answers I got, and I'm only reading them because I found them to be cool. I found them to be really interesting, and I think that sometimes we can all learn something from these. Let's start with the first one says your fucking car. So Jonathan Lindo is inspired by my car. You're the reason for 80% of the parts that he bought. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad that you're inspired by it. I'm glad that you're doing things to your car and you found passion in something that I was able to pull out of you. I think that's sick, man. As long as you're inspired, that's all that matters. Like, as long as you're inspired about something. Having the first 900 horsepower N26, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Do it, man. Kill it. Build that bottom end up. The next one says people, friends, and opportunity. Yeah, man, me too. Human beings, like humans inspire me. All I do is watch other people's YouTube. That's how I learned everything that I know. Watching other people's YouTube channels inspires the shit out of me. And just other people doing extraordinary stuff inspires the shit out of me. Humans in general, man. And yeah, definitely the community around here that we have, the car community, is super inspiring because I have friends who have a lot of really nice cars, like really nice cars. And it's super inspiring to be around that. It just makes me want to work really hard to have a Lambo someday or something. Thank you. I'm glad I inspire you. Ferrari F30 Scud. Nice, dude, that's sick. That is sick. Seeing others achieve their goals make me realize mine are attainable as well. I agree. I get really inspired when I see other people hit benchmarks. Makes me feel like I need to work harder. The next one says, I love this, humans being kind to other humans. I totally agree. The biggest return on investment is being kind to other people. Man, like just being a good human being to other humans has taken me so far in life. It's like the #1 thing you guys should focus on is just being good to other people. Good things will happen to you if you're just a good person in life and you just make the right choices. Good shit will happen to you. The next one, my daughters. Absolutely. Huge inspiration if you have kids. Keanu Reeves. Dude, John Wick? Fuck yeah. Super inspiring. That one's a badass dude. The fact that I'm alive and breathing and your motivational IG stories. All right, first of all, yeah, man, the fact that you wake up every day and that you're breathing, you should be grateful and super inspired. And I'm glad that you enjoy my motivational IG stories, man. I'm gonna do more of that. I want to get into motivational speaking. I want to start inspiring other people to just do more in life and just recognize their potential, because so many people set up roadblocks in life before they allow themselves to even try. They just make excuses to why they can't do something. And like that mental roadblock will just handicap you in all of life. Like you will just not get anywhere. You'll be paralyzed. Watching YouTubers live their dream life. That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I watch a lot of YouTubers like DDE and Stradman, and I'm like, someday I'm gonna be at that level. And now that I've been doing it for almost a year and like I see what's been happening around me, I know it's possible. Yeah, I kind of always knew it was possible though. I kind of always knew that no matter what, like I was gonna do something with this, and I didn't know how big it was gonna be, but I was extremely driven. No matter what anyone said, like dude, so many people told me that like I wasn't gonna be able to do it, or it just wasn't gonna work out, or that everything I did sucked, or this was garbage channel, or my car's stupid, or I'm an idiot. Dude, so many people. I just have a really, really good ability to just not give a shit about what other people think when it comes to me making my own decisions and like how I feel about myself. And that's like, dude, it's so important to realize that. To be able to make advancements in life, you just have to do you, man, unapologetically, and nobody else cares about what you're doing. Like nobody else knows your circumstances. Nobody else gives a shit about what you're doing. So you might as well just do what you want to do, right? Family, dude, 100%. 100%. My family, the majority of my brother lives here, but the majority of my family is in Milwaukee, and dude, I miss them so much. I get to see them this weekend, man. I'm so stoked. But my family is super inspiring to me. My car, thanks, man. I'm glad. The next thing, what inspires you? Music. Me too. I used to be a musician. Still am, I guess. I'm a musician. Grew up playing music and recording in studios, and dude, I love music. I love being able to play music. It's just, it's a talent that has just brought me so much in life. Your car's ass. Same, bro, same. Dude, my car's booty. Yeah, it inspires me too. Thank you very much. I'm glad I inspire you. The next one, knowing that even if it's small, there is a win right around every corner. If you work hard for something, it's coming. Yeah, man. A lot of people in life, they give up when literally something great is about to happen. Like they just give up because it's too hard, or they're just getting negative feedback. They just stop. And little do they know that like that great thing was about to happen, and they just abandoned everything when it was just about to turn around for them. Attitude is everything though, man. Attitude is everything. My daughters, dude, heck yeah, man. That's so great. That's so great. All right, that's all of them. That is all of them. You guys killed it. You guys killed it. I love doing this kind of stuff. I love answering your guys' questions and communicating with the community, and I don't know. Sometimes you just get stuck making videos and you kind of disconnect a little bit from everyone who's leaving comments and all the people that support you. So I find that doing this is really important for me personally, just to kind of get out of my head with like the videos sometimes. It's just a good way to connect with you guys. Whew, it is so hot, dude. It's like 90 degrees in Charlotte. Car is looking so sick though, you guys. Man, I'm so happy with this thing. Headlights nice and tinted. Looking super clean. That wheel setup. Got some new brakes coming. That forged carbon fucker. Look at how clean that is, dude. This looks so good. I love the forged carbon. Nice new gloss black roof. And that ass though. Dude, the booty though on this car is there. It looks so good. It looks so good for an F30. Look at how perfect that line is too. So they used knifeless tape on this in order to do the wrap, and then they just ripped off the knifeless tape, and it left that like perfect line of carbon. So sick. So sick, man. Such a fun car, dude. I've had so much fun building this car. I'm still having so much fun building this car, but it's just, it's really exciting. I think I'm about ready for the next chapter though, you guys. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna keep doing stuff for this, but I think I'm about ready for the next chapter. Anyways, guys, I am about to hop on a flight back to Milwaukee to see my family and friends, and I'm gonna take some time, just a couple of days off of social media and YouTube to live in the moment with my friends and family and kind of just experience it a little more. I've been so wrapped down with social media, YouTube, making videos, and which I love it. I absolutely love it. So it's not like it's a burden or anything, but I do feel like I need to take a little bit of a break to just have more balance, a little bit more balance. And I want to give my family and my friends back home all of me, like all of my time and my attention. And so I don't want to be just, you know, doing videos the whole time. I am going to do one video while I'm there, but I'm not going to post it until I get back. But as always, guys, thank you so much for sending in the questions and everything that inspires you. I absolutely love each and every one of you. Even to the ones who don't like me that much or have disagreements with me, I still love you for participating in this channel. You guys are absolutely incredible. And the fact that we're sitting here at 12,000 subscribers, and this is like the same place where I made my first video 10 months ago. I think it was 10 months ago. Yeah, 10 months ago that I made my first video that is just cringy as hell, man. It's just so so cringy with a GoPro session. But I still love it. I still love it. I still love the grind, and we have so much cool stuff happening. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy me or this content or anything. And you just want to see a fun journey. Please consider subscribing. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure that you like this video and that you hit that notification, the bell notification. Hit that. It's important. But just like that, this video is over and I'm out of here. Literally getting on a plane. Peace.